Hello and welcome to another 40k Ramblings video on Some Dutch Wargamer. My name is Ricardo and today I'm on the road to work again, so I have some time to talk to you guys, and I thought I want to talk to you guys about what I'm doing in the next couple of weeks. The previous weeks I've been preparing for a tournament here, a 60-man tournament, and which I'm attending with two guys from my local gaming club. And I kind of came up to a challenge, and the challenge was the Nerf Commissar's Guide. I had a list with 80 conscripts, 2 blobs of 30, 1 of 20, and they were my Imperial Speed Bump, which I find not too effective anymore because of the rules. The thing I want for conscripts is just to stand in the way, and they get removed off the board too quickly, in my opinion, now to be effective. So what did I do? At first I was a bit grumpy about it. I wasn't too sure about the rule. I still don't totally agree with it, but next to that, we need to move on. And how can I overcome this setback? So I started thinking. In the previous video, you already heard what I did with infantry squads compared to conscripts. That points-wise, if you use conscripts, 30 conscripts and a commissar, points-wise is the same as infantry squads. So that's what I did. I did come up with a list with 6 infantry squads. And I thought it was okay. I have my Imperial Speed Bump. It's a bit less than the earlier version with conscripts. But hey, I got it working again. I had some other stuff added to my army, like an engine seer and that kind of stuff. But then I read rules of the tournament, and you cannot have more than 4 duplicates of one single roster in your army of troops or dedicated transport. So that's the next thing, the next setback I had. So what did I do? I didn't know really at first how to cope with it, how to get a good list out of this. So what I did was, eventually I'm still having 1 squad of conscripts, and I'm not using a commissar with it, but an inquisitor. The inquisitor also has the same bubble of the commissar. The only thing is they do not give the summary execution, so it's a bit better. Plus they gave leadership 9. Yeah, I like it. So I have conscripts with a leadership 9, and I do think they will run away eventually, but I really need the speed bump to be in front of my big stuff that's shooting also. Okay, how can I prevent my conscripts and infantry squads to get killed turn 1 right away? Away with shooting? Yeah, I just can put my infantry squads in cover. Maybe I can use the take cover what's it called again? Stratagem. Might work out okay, but I think against shooting, that's the only thing I can do. With close combat, however, how can I cope with this? What I looked at is how can I prevent close combat from even happening. So what I did was looking at the deep strike rule, or general rule. Every unit has a different name for it, but it comes down to the same. That's like, you cannot deploy within 9 of an enemy model. So what can I do? the thing I thought of straight away, or not straight away, but the first good thought that came in mind to prevent this deep strike and having my units in close combat the first turn is to expand this 9-inch bubble. So what units can do this? Redlings and Scout Sentinels. Redlings aren't that good to set up in front, so I wasn't really sure about that, but I think Scout Sentinels are a bit more expandable. They have decent number of wounds with a decent toughness. They have a decent save also. Not too good, but there is a possibility they can survive. I don't really think they will survive first turn, but you can expand your bubble, and if you're playing against a close combat army that deep strikes and heads in from turn 1, you can you can negate this. In the second turn, the thing I'm thinking of is I got 4 infantry squads and 1 conscript squad. What I can do with those is I can expand my bubble also. I can move up the board, I can get some foot in terrain, and that's how I can survive second or third turn also, and get some points in the first few turns against close combat armies. And if they really want to deploy in close combat against my conscript or infantry squads or whatever is in front of my army, then well, what is my speed bump? Sure, go ahead. But they already took the first blows. They delayed the first strike in the first turn, or the deep strike is a bit further away, which is good for shooting armies like Imperial Guard. And yeah, that's kind of the thing I thought of. So my list consists now of 4 infantry squads, conscript squad, and Scout Sentinels to get that Imperial speed bump up and running. So what do you guys think? Is this a good tactic to use? Is this too easy? Are there any positive or negative things about it? Just say it in the comments, and maybe I can improve my tactics a bit. Maybe I can talk about it in a later video. I just like to spar with you guys a bit about, is this the better tactic to go to the tournament this way? And maybe I can get get a better list out of it, and maybe you guys can do something with the tactics I have. I hope so. Like I said, put a thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time.